Hi, thank you for joining me. This is Harmonic Discernment by Jason Gray. 3/24/2026, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Status: Signal Analysis, Internal Calibration Active. There comes a point in a person's life where logic is no longer enough, where facts can be manipulated, where words can be arranged to justify anything, where even truth can be dressed up to look like a lie, and in that moment, something deeper must activate. Not belief, not opinion, not intellect, resonance. This is where harmonic discernment begins. What harmonic discernment is. Harmonic discernment is the ability to feel the frequency integrity of something before your mind has time to explain it. It is not about whether something sounds right. It is about whether something rings true. There is a difference. One is performance, the other is vibration. You have felt this your entire life. When someone speaks and everything in you subtly contracts, even if their words are polished. When a place feels wrong, even if it looks perfect. When an opportunity looks good on paper, but something in your chest goes quiet instead of alive. That is not fear. That is your harmonic field rejecting distortion. The body as an instrument. You are not just thinking your way through life. You are tuning your way through it. Your nervous system is an instrument. Your awareness is the listener. Your life is the sound being shaped in real time. Every interaction carries a tone. Every person emits a pattern. Every system hums at a certain frequency, and whether you realize it or not, you are constantly calibrating to it. Harmonic discernment is when you stop overriding that calibration. Why people lose it. It is not that people do not have this ability. It is that they were trained out of trusting it. From an early age, do not be rude. Give them a chance. You are overthinking. This is just anxiety. Be nice. Layer by layer, the signal gets suppressed until eventually the external world becomes louder than the internal instrument. When that happens, people stop feeling truth and start negotiating with noise. They override dissonance. They rationalize misalignment. They stay in places that drain them. They trust words over vibration, and slowly they lose the ability to tell the difference between fear and dissonance. This is where most people get confused. They think discomfort means something is wrong, but not all discomfort is the same. Fear is loud, reactive, future-based. Dissonance is quiet, immediate, present. Fear says, what if this goes bad? Dissonance says, this already is. Fear can be worked through. Dissonance is information. Harmonic discernment is the ability to know which is which. The cost of ignoring it. Every time you override your harmonic signal, you create internal static. At first, it is small, a tightness in the chest, a lingering thought, a subtle exhaustion after certain interactions, but over time, it compounds. You start losing clarity. You second guess yourself more. You feel disconnected from your own direction, not because you are broken, but because you are out of tune with your own field. The longer you stay there, the harder it becomes to hear yourself clearly. The return to signal. Harmonic discernment does not need to be learned. It needs to be remembered, and the way back is not through more information, it is through stillness. Silence sharpens the instrument. When you step away from constant noise, social media, opinions, external validation, you begin to hear the subtle again. You start noticing who drains you immediately, what energizes you without effort, what feels clean, what feels distorted. No explanation needed, just knowing. How to strengthen it. You do not force harmonic discernment, you refine it. Spend time in environments that feel clear, not just comfortable. Pay attention to your first internal response before your mind edits it. Stop explaining away what your body already registered. Reduce noise inputs that blur your internal signal. Choose alignment over approval, even in small moments. The more you honor it, the stronger it becomes. The more you ignore it, the quieter it gets. The realization. Harmonic discernment is not about judging the world. It is about staying in alignment with yourself. Not everything that is out of tune is bad, and not everything is meant for you. Once you understand that, everything changes. You stop trying to force resonance where there is none. You stop needing to convince yourself. You stop staying where your system is already saying no. You move differently, cleaner, sharper, more precise. In the end, truth is not something you argue into existence. It is something you recognize, not with your mind, but with your field. Once you feel it clearly, you can never unhear it. Jason Gray, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. The artwork on this is extraordinary. I saved it as the wallpaper on my phone because I cannot get over how it moves, because when you look at it, you can go into it, you can come out of it, you can be in front of, like, it's the most amazing structural shape. I just absolutely love it. But anyway, I wanted to say that. So, all right. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.